but I do think products matter. That's why there are good product and bad product on the market. And that's why the sustainable company always have the best of the quality. So I do think product matters. I do know that a lot of amazing products that fail to assess their market, that cannot really make it. For example, Tupperware, their product is amazing, but because it's too good, it took so long for people to come back to buy another one, and they keep it for a generation, the box that they're having, and they're having trouble. So yeah, I do think products matter.
What makes someone a great salesperson?
I think the first one, you have to really like to talk to people. Um, and it's not for everybody. I am quite extrovert. Now I'm a little bit omnivert, where I can be introvert and extrovert usually at the same time. Depends on the person and depends on the context. Before I am more extrovert. I really talk to people, so I never question why don't people want to talk to people, but it's not for everybody. Now that I learned that, the second thing I think is that you you cannot think that sales is scammy. I know that a lot of people think they feel a little bit cringy. They
Yeah, in the
feel,
States, we call it the used car salesman syndrome.
yeah, that you feel like you want to get an approval from another person's, or you want to have a validation from another person. It's like you're asking them for something. When in fact, I do know a lot of salespersons that really help me out. For example, we have this bank teller, a very close one to me and my partner. She worked near a place, and she can be like any other bank teller where you only meet them once. You don't even care. You don't even remember the name. And everybody behind the counter can does the job, can does the job just well. But this bank teller, she's nice. She's very sincere, very honest, and she really provide the good insight to which kind of accounts, which kind of cards that meet our demand, and she don't try to push for sale. She does ask for help when she needs to, but she very honest about that. And she helped a great deal with our financials, accounts, and everything. So I don't feel like she asking anything from me. If anything, I should thank her because it would took a lot of time and effort for me to get what I have if she does not come to me and tell me and provide me with her insights and knowledge. So the second thing would be, it's not like you're asking anything from anybody. I think is fair. It should be fair. You should provide good value. That's why I say products matter. If you're confident in your product, if you confident in your understanding of the need of your customers, and if you really like them, then the match should work out. And is yeah, and is a it's a good thing for you and for your customers, for the market. So I think people and really try to provide good value and confidence about the value that you provide, will make a good salesperson.
How should a salesperson be paid? Should they be just paid like straight commission, a salary, a combination, or just depends on each job, I guess?
Personally, I think the healthy and sustainable scheme to reward a salesperson is a combination between a base salary and a commission, um, and not either one or of the two, because sometimes it can be tough. Sometimes you want to close deals, but it's tough, especially to some nature of the service of products. It's quite out of your control. For example, real estate. Sometimes people just buying house and not thinking about it. But sometimes it's really tough for them to move money, especially that much money. And if the income of you or your whole family is depend on commission, and it's not great. So I think base salary is important. On the other hand, it's necessary to have a motivation system for the salesperson to try more. If everybody is paid out the same, then there's no reason for anyone to try a little bit harder in their cold calls, be nicer to their clients, and really go a step further in providing a good service and protecting the company image and brand. Yeah, so I think it should be the combination of both.
So what is your take on cold calling? Since you brought it up in the States, like half the people think cold calling is dead, other half think no, cold calling is still a viable factor in getting sales right. What's your take on cold calling?
I think cold calling to me personally has not been very useful. However, there's some cases I still think that is not all too bad. And there's variation of cold call. There's emails, there's newsletters, there's certain thing. There's now there are LinkedIn. You can reach out to people on LinkedIn, and you put people in a more comfortable position to decline or proceed with the conversation at their own pace. So you don't rush anybody to an answer. I think the thing with cold call that people really hate is that awkwardness where you have nothing to say to the person, or the salesperson try to really rush into the point without providing actual value, or you very likely caught your customer in a bad timing.